We're coming on the air right in the thick of the blizzard of 2016. Look at the map. This thing has been called massive and major. It's been called Snowmageddon, even Apocalypse Plow. Whatever you call it, it is a beast.
And if you're hunkered down at home, Dan and I want to thank you for tuning in. We want you to look at these live pictures out of Philadelphia, just one of the cities that's under a blizzard warning. And here's a live look at the Jersey Shore. It's the area hit hard by Superstorm Sandy just over 3 years ago. They're bracing there yet again this morning. A lot of tension, a lot of nerves down there on the Jersey Shore.
Legitimately so. We've got hours to go on this thing, but already the impact is real and widespread. More than 170,000 homes and businesses without power right now. 9,000 flights canceled, more than 3,000 accidents out on the roads, and so far, at least 3 people dead.
And we do begin our coverage this morning in the city that's getting the worst of it, our nation's capital. And Rob is right there. Rob, good morning to you.
Good morning, Paula. Hi, Dan. Welcome to the blizzard of 2016. After a quiet start to the year, the Northeast getting pounded, and our nation's capital is buried in snow right now, and it is blowing sideways. Look at this snowscape behind me. That's the Andrew Jackson statue. And beyond that, you can barely see it, obviously, because it's white. That's the White House, and the flag on top of it is blowing straight in that direction. Winds have been sustained at about 25, 30 miles an hour, with some gusts over blizzard force, over 35 miles an hour. Even one gust at Langley, 74.8 miles an hour. That is hurricane strength, my friends. All right, let's talk snow totals. Right in this spot right here, we got about 13 inches. Yeah, 13 and a half inches. And we got another maybe 10 to go before this is all said and done. Obviously, this isn't the only spot, but it's the bullseye as far as the snow totals that we think we're going to get. Here is the storm itself. We've had snow all the way down as far south as Louisiana. The wraparound from this getting into West Virginia and even Ohio. Some sleet mixing in closer to the coastline, but generally speaking, it is all snow now that it's moved north of North Carolina, and it's intensifying as it rolls up the Jersey shoreline. Winds are going to be very, very intense today. At 4 o'clock, that's really when the worst of it's going to be. From D.C. to Philly, Baltimore, up to New York City. Going to be a hairy, hairy afternoon in the Big Apple and along Long Island, where the winds will be the strongest. And the snow begins to taper off overnight tonight, obviously from the southwest to the northeast. But by then, the snow totals will be epic. We're looking now at maybe 20 inches in New York City, 15 to 20 inches in New York City. Just south of that, in central New Jersey, could easily see 2 feet. Philadelphia could see 18 to 24 inches, and 2 feet or better here in Set Point Southwest. That is the latest from our nation's capital, where it continues to come down. Back to you.
And Rob, had you not pointed out the White House in the background, we may not have spotted it. It is
absolutely
so snowy there. We'll check in with you a little bit later. And New York City also taking a direct hit right now.
Ron and Sarah braving the elements out on the streets, usually bustling on a Saturday morning, but right now a wintry ghost town. Hey guys, how you doing out there?
Not well, Dan and Paula, not real well. Like you said, normally the city is beginning to wake up at this hour. People out, cars out. Just look around. It's pretty much a ghost town. People heeding the advice of city officials here to stay home and not have their cars out.
Yeah, and when we were driving here, it actually took me about double the time because for good reason, everyone's moving slower. But the wind is actually whipping so hard at my face right now. This is getting uncomfortable already, and I know it goes on for another 12 hours.
Yeah, exactly. We're not even in the worst of it yet, but